Today, we're going to dive into a question that I know keeps a lot of leaders up at night. How do you actually build a workplace that people are excited to be a part of day in and day out? Let's get right into it.
Does this sound familiar to you? You pour all this time, all this energy into finding great people. You train them up, and just when they start hitting their stride, they're out the door. It's this frustrating, really expensive cycle that so many of us know all too well. Or hey, maybe your team is physically there, but the energy, it's just gone, right? That spark, that drive you used to see, it feels like it's vanished, and you're just left scratching your head, wondering how in the world you can get it back.
And it feels like you've tried everything. The surveys, new perks, team lunches, you name it. But that deep, real sense of satisfaction from your employees just feels like it's always out of reach. If any of that is hitting home for you, then you're in the right place, because we're about to talk about how to fix it. You see, these things aren't just small, everyday frustrations. They're actually warning signs of a much bigger issue, and the cost of ignoring them is probably a lot higher than you think. Let's talk about why your company culture isn't just some fluffy, nice-to-have thing. It's the actual engine of your success. And here's the absolute truth. A toxic culture isn't passive. It's an active, destructive force. It is silently working against your goals every single day, just chipping away at the very foundation of what you're trying to build. And that damage, oh, it is real. A bad culture just erodes loyalty. It tarnishes your brand, not just with customers, but with future hires. Motivation completely dies on the vine, productivity tanks, and the top talent you want to attract, they'll see the red flags and run the other way. But okay, that's the bad news. Here is the good news. This is a solvable problem. There is a proven step-by-step way to turn things around and build a workplace that becomes your single greatest advantage. And that solution is the Bring Your People to Work workshop. It's a program designed specifically to give you the exact framework, the exact tools you need to build a workplace where people don't just punch a clock, they actually thrive. Now, this isn't based on some flash-in-the-pan theory. This is built on a rock-solid foundation of more than 20 years of deep-dive research into what really makes a workplace great, from the perspective of the employees themselves. This workshop is for the people who are actually on the front lines, shaping the culture every day. Whether in the C-suite, a department head, a team manager, look, if you lead people, this was built for you. So what's the secret sauce? Well, the whole program is built around 5 core keys to success. This is your transformation journey. Think of it as a step-by-step roadmap to creating a culture that's not just great, but resilient. And this is that roadmap. The entire framework rests on 5 incredibly powerful pillars: credibility, respect, fairness, pride, and camaraderie. Let's dig into what each of these really means for you and your team. It all starts here with credibility. Let me ask you, does your team truly trust you? This is so much more than just being likable. It's about showing you're competent, it's about fostering open, honest, two-way communication, and it's about leading with an integrity that never, ever wavers. It's when your actions match your words, because without that trust, everything else will fall apart. Next up is respect, and honestly, this one is completely non-negotiable. This is how you create a culture of psychological safety, where every single person feels valued and supported, not just as a worker, but as a human being. It's about creating a space where people feel safe enough to bring their best ideas forward without fear. The third key is fairness. This is huge. It's about building a workplace where equity and impartiality are just the standard, not the exception. You'll learn how to have a zero-tolerance policy for injustice, making sure that things like favoritism or bias simply have no room to grow. Now, let's talk about pride. Imagine a workplace where your team isn't just proud of the company name on their business card, but they are deeply, personally proud of the quality of their own work and of what their team accomplishes together. This is a game changer because it shifts motivation from external rewards to an internal drive to be great, and that is an unstoppable force. And finally, camaraderie. This is the heart and soul of a great workplace. It's that powerful sense of community, of belonging. We'll show you how to foster real trust and connection, so you have a team where people genuinely celebrate each other's wins and have each other's backs when things get tough. So, what happens when you weave all 5 of these keys together? Well, you build something that's way more than just a happy team. You build a lasting, strategic asset for your whole organization.
And it's really important you don't see this as just another training expense. This is a long-term investment. It's an investment in yourself as a leader, in your team's incredible potential, and in the future success of your entire organization. And this is the return on that investment. You will walk away with the practical tools to create a high-quality workplace, the strategies you need to keep your best people from leaving, and the ability to build the kind of unshakable loyalty that can truly transform your business from the inside out. So the last question is really just for you. Are you ready to stop just putting out fires and start actually building a workplace that thrives? Are you ready to become the leader that your team truly deserves?